I'm telling you right now, Shohei, if you get to board people and you get 3 strikes on the boss, you're gonna go to the cheater. Like, I don't care if you get $700 million, you better come prepare to your first boss trip, because the rules are the rules. And I'm gonna be there on the mic. And I hope he understands that he better come prepared.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to episode number 223 of the Chris Rose Rotation, a production of John Boy Media. And it has been way too long since we have checked in with our good friend Miguel Rojas of the Los Angeles Dodgers. And damn, what are you trying to win? Best setup in the history of Zoom streaming?
Hey, I just wanted to make my first appearance of 2024 a really good one. I think I'm ready. I'm ready for this year, and I'm telling you, hey, I'm stepping up my game for this podcast that we're gonna be doing. So we're gonna be entertaining a lot of people this year again. And thank you for having me, bro. It's been a long time.
I know. Well, wait a second. Are you joining us from some like Las Vegas shop?
No, this is home. This is my little man cave that I built, and I feel so proud of it. So that's why I wanted to have all my stuff here for you guys to enjoy on the background. And like I said, I really enjoy doing this with you guys, and I've been doing it for, what is it, like last 3 years already?
3 years.
It's been 3 years now. So yeah, I wanted to make it special, and I was trying to like get better.
Okay, for people that are audio only today, we apologize, but go to your computer when you get home or wherever you are and check it out on the YouTube side of things. First of all, how many pair of shoes do we have over your left shoulder? Do you have any idea?
So we're close into 160 or something like that right now.
Okay. All right.
So I lost count because unfortunately this last year, after the season was over, this is completely random that I'm telling you this, but I'm gonna tell you because I can't really get over it. I have to ship all my stuff from LA to Miami, right? Because my home is Miami in the off season.
Right.
So when I ship all my stuff, I lost 16 pair of shoes or something like that around there because
How
of
many?
the shipment, 16. So I'm pretty upset about that. I'm still collecting myself from that, and I don't know. It's gonna be really hard for me to ship stuff again in a courier after the season's over. I think I just gonna drive from now on from LA here, so I don't lose anything.
Oh, Miggy. All right, hold on. I don't mean to harp too much on this because this is no joke. Like, that
Yeah.
sucks. I hate it when they break like one little plate. It happens. Dude, they knew what was in. Somebody took that.
I guess, but I don't want to assume anything. Like I'm not good enough to be assuming that someone saw what was in on the box or anything. But I mean, it happens, and I just need to move on from it because I still bothered by it.
Okay. I know you want to move on, but I got to ask you one last thing, just as a business person.
Yeah.
Because you always have that stuff insured. They scratched you a check, didn't they?
I think so.
What do you mean you think so, Miggy?
I don't know. I have to come back to LA and see. I need to talk to the Clovis and see how it is. I'm going back to LA tonight.
Oh, shit. Wait a second. It was the oh, no. Those guys don't ever take stuff.
No.
They might have ended up using a company.
This happened when we put everything on the courier to send it back. Then we lost one box. I sent like over 10 boxes full of things, and it's really hard to know what was missing at the time. But I mean, something like I told you, something completely random, because you asked me about shoes, and I totally lost count of how many shoes I have right now, just because I've been putting so many in, and then I lost a couple. So I need to start counting again.
I'm sorry. Okay. Let's move on. What is the coolest thing you've got in your man cave that you're most proud of? Whether it's a bat, something signed?
Yeah. So in this man cave right here, this is a good question because I have a lot of things that I just got last year. Well, from right now, I think I gotta say that if you see that basketball that is right there on the back, so that's signed and authenticated and personalized by Magic Johnson. So I'm a fan of basketball, and everybody knows that I love Michael Jordan, and I watched basketball in that era where Magic was like, I mean, one of the best players in the league, if he wasn't the best player. And now he's our boss, you know, and he always when the season starts, he always like so kind that he gave us like six pair of jerseys on each one, on everybody's locker, and I've signed basketball and personalized and everything. He take the time to do that every single year, and I mean, it was my first year last year, but I got 6 of his jerseys that he wore throughout his career, and I think it was a pretty cool moment and stuff. Other than that, I got a pair of signed cleats by Derek Jeter, pretty important to me. I got a couple bats signed by Hall of Famers, or future Hall of Famers like Albert Pujols, Miguel Cabrera. I think I have Ronald Acuna there. I have guys that I play with, Ichiro Suzuki, bat that he gave me when he got the 3,000 hits. Stuff like that. I feel like, I mean, there's a lot of things here that I really care about, because it's not all about the names or the things behind it. But I got Jose Fernandez jersey hanging up there, the one that we all wore when he passed. A lot of cool stuff, man. I got my hat and the glasses that we wore for when we clinched the division this last year in Seattle. Oh, that's really cute. Important to me too. So a lot of stuff here that I really care about, and whenever I accomplish something cool, I bring it here.
I love it. Well, you certainly accomplished something cool this offseason. Yep. You are now a champion. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, it's the Venezuelan Winter League, right? That you guys just won?
Exactly.
Okay. There's a lot of stuff to unpack. First of all, the videos you sent me, I could not believe how big this was to the people down there. Explain it for us here in the States. What is the equivalent? I mean, is it the equivalent of winning the regular World Series here in the States?
Yeah, but for a team like the Chicago Cubs when they did it the last time, you know the Chicago Cubs have a draw of how many years?
108.
108, right? So there's 30 teams in the big leagues, right? It's really hard to win a championship. For them to go, and a franchise like the Cubs to go 108 years without winning a title, it's kind of the same what we just did. Because in this league, there's just 8 teams that plays for a championship every single year, and we haven't won before this year. We didn't win in 38 years. So this is the first time in 38 years that this city, La Guaira, got to celebrate a championship with their team. And what was so special about it is these people has been waiting for so long, because we don't have a stadium down in La Guaira. We play in Caracas, which is 25 minutes away or 30 minutes away from La Guaira. And there's not many people from La Guaira that can go all the way to Caracas to watch us play, you know? So they've been watching from the far, kind of, you know, like supporting us from home, watching on TV, trying to stay involved for what we're doing. And now in social media days, it's a little bit easier for them to follow what's going on, because everybody have a smartphone now and they can be on their phone and check it out and be part of it. But for me, to be honest with you, one of the best experiences in my life, it was doing that moment when I was like going through the city, because we went on a car on these party buses throughout the whole city, because it's like a coast, right? It's like a little coast city where we have water all over the coast. And then we went through the whole city and a party bus to get to that point where more than 100,000 people were there waiting for us. Amazing opportunity to be part of this organization for me. This was year 16, and I never won. I went to the finals one time in 2012. The team went to the finals last year, but we lost. I didn't play last year. But this year, I felt like I was part of it because I was there for almost the whole year. I played the regular season, I played the playoff, and I was there in the finals.
Miguel, is it fair to say that's more important to you than winning a World Series would be here in the States?
I'm gonna have to say yes. It's way too important to me because this organization, if it's not because the Tiburones de La Guaira, there's no Miguel Rojas in the United States. I don't know if I'm making this sound right, but this is how I feel. I feel like Tiburones de La Guaira gave me an opportunity to play in this level of competition where I could showcase myself when I was lost in baseball. At the time that I received the opportunity to play for La Guaira every day ashore, and I went to the finals in 2012, it was the worst point in my career with the Cincinnati Reds in the minors. I didn't know where I was going to go. I didn't know if I was going to stay with the Reds. My contract was up in the minors. I didn't have a contract for next year. And there was where Los Angeles Dodgers got to see me playing in a high-level competition with a lot of major leaguers, a lot of people that played over my status at the point in the United States. And the Dodgers gave me the opportunity to sign a minor league deal to go to AA. So if it wasn't because Tiburones de La Guaira gave me the opportunity and gave me the chance to play shortstop every day for a championship quality team, I don't know what was going to happen with my career at that point. You know what I mean? So that's why I feel like it's so much, like the importance of this is so much bigger just because of, you know, the impact that the Tiburones have for my career. And I've been playing for the same organization for the last 16 years. So I feel like this is not just a championship for me or because this team became a champion. It's because all the years that I've been like going back to Venezuela to play for this organization and trying to help them on and off the field to get to this opportunity.
Well, listen, it makes perfect sense to me. You have, since day one of this show, talked about how important your homeland is to you, how you wanted to go play in the World Baseball Classic last year, but you couldn't because your job changed with the LA Dodgers midway through spring training. So you've talked about this, and I don't think people who are listening should take offense to that, being like, wait a second, if he wins the World Series with the Dodgers, it's not going to be as important as him winning a Winter League championship in Venezuela. I get it, bro. Like, I understand how much your country means to you. We've talked a lot about how you were a teenager. You were 17 years old when you left that to chase your dream here in the States. And I mean, listen, it's a different world down there too. I mean, it really is.
And the other thing people have to understand that, I mean, you could never forget where you're coming from, you know, and the opportunities that this open up for you for the future is why I'm a Los Angeles Dodgers right now, trying to chase a championship, you know, with all the quality players that we have and all that. I feel proud of being part of the Dodgers in this era, you know, and with that being said, my dreams will never stop winning with the Tiburones de La Guaira. I won't say that I have accomplished everything that I have in mind for my career. You know, I still want to win a Gold Glove. I still want to win a World Series in the United States. I still want to win with the Dodgers and become a winner in the United States. I still want to manage a major league team. I still have a lot of things that I want to accomplish. My dream and my baseball career is not going to stop just because I won with Tiburones.
I understand all that.
Woo-wee! Hello, Rose Rotationers. Looking for a super offer for Super Bowl 58? DraftKings Sportsbook has you covered. New customers can bet on the big game and turn $5 into $200 instantly in bonus bets. Download DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use promo code ROSE, and new customers can bet $5 to get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Only at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of Super Bowl 58. With promo code ROSE, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER, or in West Virginia, visit www.1800gambler.net. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly on behalf of the Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas. 21 plus, age varies by jurisdiction, void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 160 hours after issuance. See dkng.com/football and eligibility, deposit restrictions, terms, and responsible gaming resources. Now back to the show.
I want to talk to you a little bit about what transpired down there. Let's start with your massive home run that you hit on the ground, your Little League home run.
Man,
I don't think the camera work was great on it. So what happened? It just got past the right fielder, and you were like back in.
Yeah, not many people knew that it was watching on TV what was going on. But I mean, it was a really important part of the game because we just tied the game in the eighth. A really important game for us. You know, like if we win this game, we got a pretty good chance to clinch maybe in a day or two to go to the finals. We haven't really scored runs, so the game is 3-0 in the eighth. So we just tied the game on a blooper that scored 2 runs, and I'm hitting right after that. So I got a regular base hit to right field. I'm excited because of the momentum that we got. You know, we got first and third now, but then the right fielder just like missed the ball. We've had it, and the ball kept rolling all the way to the wall, and the right fielder was like so far away from the ball. As soon as I saw that, I started running as fast as I can, but it's the eighth, you know, and I'm tired. My legs are heavy at that time. And I couldn't believe when the third base coach gave me the green light to keep going home. I thought for 100% that when that ball was rolling, I got no chance to score from home. But I kept running, you know, like I did my best, you know, like even the cameraman didn't know, like he was like trying to put it on the on the fence because they were celebrating. And then that moment, man, I think I gotta put that moment in top 5 in my life, in my career, just because what it meant for the team, what it meant for the fans, and the welcoming at home play from all my teammates. It was the best, man.
Oh my gosh, I love it when you slid across the plate and you were like passed out.
I did.
Oh my God, do not make a guy in his mid-30s do this. Not good.
Yeah.
Way to get your cardio in.
Yeah, I did, man. Wow. I was dead right there. That was it. And you see all my teammates like got out. You know, like you don't see that often, man. You don't see that in baseball happening a lot, and all the excitement, the players on the field, you know, how into it the fans are. That prepares you for everything, man.
Okay. So we've covered the championship. Now I got to talk about what the hell happened in the middle of that fight. I mean, that was incredible. You know, all of a sudden it starts popping up on our social media, and the headline is Puig goes nuts in Venezuelan Winter League game.
Yeah.
Well, let's start with this. As John Boy did in a 6-minute breakdown. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Puig did not instigate any of this stuff. In fact, he got sucker punched in the face.
Yeah.
From your vantage point, when did you know that shit was going wrong?
Well, during the game, a lot of things happen, you know, to get to this point. But you know, when you play in these kind of games and you're celebrating, and you're getting a big hit or something like that, sometimes you're blacked out, right? So one of our players kind of did something that it went a little bit over the line. I gotta guess, you know, like, because right now in this era it's really hard because you have to put your feelings aside. You have to understand that the game have changed in a lot of ways, but still have to respect a little bit of the team that you're playing for and the team that you play that you play against. So when that happens, we all understand that like confrontation and stuff we're gonna happen. But at the point where like everybody was outside, and when the headlines are Puig in another fight, Puig is part of a big brawl, is wrong by media, by people who are like doing this. Like it's really hard. And for me, I played with Puig when he was with the Dodgers in AA in 2013. I played with Puig in the big leagues in 2014. I played against Puig for a long time. And I play with Puig this year, and I know he's trying to get better, and he's seeking for a new opportunity to play in the big leagues. And it's really selfish and it's not fair to get him involved with his name or on something that he's playing for a team that he's gonna have to he needs to be part of the team, and he's gonna do anything for his teammates. That's what kind of teammate Yasiel Puig is, you know? He's not doing anything because he wants to instigate or start a fight. The fight started just because something that happens before of that and throughout the game. And then as a player, you will never stay in the dugout and say, I can't really be in this video or fighting. I need to fight for my team because I'm like, we all love each other and we all love being in that clubhouse. And we will never just lay back and say, no, I can't be part of this. That's why when Puig was like trying to talk to people and trying to calm everything down, someone else come from behind you and hit you, you're going to have to respond. Like, we're humans, and when something like that happens, that fires you up right away. And you're not going to let that happen, you know? Like, you're not going to let someone sucker punch you and just do nothing, keep talking. And that's what happens, you know? Like, that's how I feel we got to the point where the brawl really, the whole fight, the brawl really erupts. It happens when someone decides to sucker punch others, and it was too late to stop that.
For people that haven't seen John Boy's breakdown, and he does a great job, I'm telling you, go watch it.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, 6 minutes you need to go do. You guys hit a first homer. There was a bat flip, a little bit of prancing around the diamond. That one I don't think was as big a deal. Then Maikel Franco, who's played a ton of baseball here in the States and had a solid career, he does one, and he's, I mean, every stop at every base, he's doing something. Right. Yeah. He's talking shit to the other dugout. He's pointing at him. I mean, the whole bit, it's almost like, I mean, look at this. He looks at the other dugout and throws the bat and starts yelling at them. Now, didn't you know at that point, you're like, oh shit, this is going to get ugly?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was telling you. Like, at that point, I knew something was going to happen. But after, when I talked to Maikel told me why he acted like that, you know? So he even asked me, you think that was like a little bit over the line? And I say, yeah, I will say yes, but you're going to have to explain me what make you act that way. And before the homers happened, a lot of people from the dugout were chirping at him that he was scared because he haven't done anything during the game. So he's 0 for 3 at the time, you know, and he got players from the other dugout chirping at him and telling cuss words about how scared he was that he couldn't get a hit on his first 3 at-bats. So he took that personal, and next pitch he hit a homer, and that's why he acted that way. So a lot of things happen for that to get to that point. I can't really be judging if that's right or wrong or whatever, because everybody have different personalities. But at the end of the day, you get to a point of a fight that big just because of that, you know?
So when somebody sent me the video and was like, I think this is Miggy's team, all I could think about was like, please don't get hurt. Yeah. Now, I know that you are as good a teammate as there is in the major leagues, but please tell me you weren't on the front lines of the fight.
No, I couldn't, because I'm trying to get healthy for the season, because something happened to me about a month ago on my lower abs during a game, and I'm rehabbing. So I can't really be doing anything like that, you know? Like, I wish I could have done more, but I need to take care of myself as well, you know? Like,
so were you even on the field?
I was on the field. Yeah, I was there trying to like get people separated and not fighting. I'm not a fighter, man. I don't have it. If someone, let me tell you something. If someone sucker punch me, I probably react, and I mean, it's gonna be too late for me to hold myself back. But I mean, I was trying to get people to go to the dugouts and stuff like that, and I was on the back there, like I wasn't really fighting.
Just so that you know, I am 0-3 all time in fights. Yeah, I'm not very, very good.
Oh, but at least you got into 3 fights already. That's more than
I haven't had one since I was a freshman in high school.
Okay.
So. No, I haven't had one. Like, I didn't get in any stupid like college bar fights or anything. And no, that's not.
It's better to stay away from that trouble, man.
Yeah, you got to know these are not fists of fury right here. These are not going to scare anybody. Is that the worst? Is that the worst fight you've been in on a baseball diamond? Because some of the minor league fights I hear are just
they're pretty bad. But I wasn't on any of the minor league fights. I was on the one that Greinke was fighting with
Carlos Quentin.
Carlos Quentin. I was in that one.
Oh, you were in that one?
Yeah, in San Diego.
Oh, that's a good one. I know.
Yeah,
Robbie's trying to.
That was a good one. I was in the back as well. So I don't know, man. I'm not built to. I mean, I have to be in the middle of something like really big, or me like being the one that is the the actor of the fight. But I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna act more as a mediator than anything.
Here you go.
I'm a mediator. Oh, that's it.
Here's the hard hitting Carlos Quentin.
Yeah.
Man, oh man.
Yeah, that happens. I mean, that happened later in 13, and I was there.
Oof. That's a good one. That's a good one. And here we are, 11 years later, and Zach Greinke at 40 years old still wants to pitch.
Yeah, exactly. That's crazy. Yeah, but I mean, that's a fight that happens between two, and you're not gonna see like many other punches thrown by many other people. But in this fight that just happened, man, it was like everybody against everybody. It doesn't matter who it was.
So you mentioned that you were teammates with Puig in the minors, and then when he first broke with the Dodgers. What is the craziest thing athletically you've seen him do?
I think I don't know if you remember this play where he's playing right field, right? And the ball is hit over his head, kind of. They were a runner at first base. He catches ball almost like crashing against the wall. And from the same like moment that he bounced off the wall, he grabbed the ball and threw a strike to first base to Adrian Gonzalez. I think that play is like it's all over the place because so he catches ball crashing against the wall, and then he threw a perfect strike to first base.
This is a different one.
Yeah, that's that. He make a throw like that to third base, and he get him out. But I remember that one happens at Dodger Stadium. It was a double play to end the inning. Man, crazy! It's crazy how big he was, or he still is, and how good he can play in the outfield, and how good his arm was. I think one of the best complete package that I have played with, like the guy could run, power, like athletic, great dancer. Right?
Yes.
Big arm. It's crazy. And he's the ability for him to get the fans to love him is crazy. He played in Venezuela for like a month and a half because he got to our team like later in the year, like by December, kind of. And he's people want to build a statue of Puig in La Guaira right now.
They should build it with his shirt off. That would be like
definitely it will be with the shirt off and his thumb hanging out like that.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen a guy built like him on a baseball diamond. It's like he's chiseled out of granite.
So there's people that I play with. They're pretty scary under the uniform, to be honest with you.
I'm sure.
Man, it's crazy.
You played with Stanton.
I played with G. Yeah, G is one of them. You know who's sneaky? Built like a rock, Adam Duvall. You will never guess that Adam Duvall is one of the best bodies under the uniform. Like you will never see like a body like him. I mean, I play against him and I didn't know that he was the Bill.
Wow. Yeah, with the all shirtless team. Who knew that Adam Duvall was on it?
Adam Duvall is on it. And Derek Dietrich. Remember Derek Dietrich when he got his jersey ripped off?
Yeah.
After a walk-off? Well, yeah, Derek Dietrich is in that list too.
Yeah, and then he'd come out and take BP with no sleeves on.
With not a sleeve on, yeah.
Yeah,
Double D, Giancarlo Stanton, Yasiel Puig for sure. And I got to put Adam Duvall in that list as well.
I don't think we
look at that.
Yeah, that's true. There you go. That away, Dietrich.
Derek Lee for his workouts after the game.
Yeah, sure. I don't think we could have a a shirtless contest at John Boy Media, because I'm not so sure anybody would win.
That would be. I mean, I think the most active in the on the gym is Jake, right?
Well, I mean, he's the guy who always shows us his workouts.
Yeah, at least he's showing the workouts, and
Yeah,
that put him as a winner.
I guess. Well, you dig that. You like to show us your workouts, and so
Yeah.
he's got big calves, and and he's got big biceps. So yeah, he probably does pretty well. Although Trev's probably going to be pissed off that I would say Jake.
I mean, Trev. I think Trev will win the best body.
Yeah,
for sure, because I mean he was a professional baseball player for a long time, and now he's got to carry something,
Well, I'm working on it. It's the year of 2024.
Let's go. I like that.
So we're working on it.
We all getting better this year. Don't worry about it. Like we all gonna do something to get better. That's my mentality always.
So you guys are trying to get better. The Dodgers have had a couple of great seasons in a row and gotten bounced in the divisional round. It happened last year. Now you have added, I don't know if you heard, but you guys signed Shohei Ohtani to a $700 million deal.
Mm-hmm.
How closely were you following that whole thing?
Yeah, I mean, all the things that have transpired this offseason with the Dodgers got me really excited. Because not just because, I mean, we're probably not like so into it on social media or anything like that, but we have our own group, like our own group chat, that when that happens, we go crazy, and we started talking about what we're going to do for Shohei, how is his first bus ride is going to be with us, like what he's going to have to tell us on the bus. If I'm going to have to start learning some Japanese to talk to him and Yamamoto so they feel comfortable and talk to us in Japanese on the bus, or they're going to be good enough at English so they can talk to us in English, because, the rules on the bus is for everybody. I don't care if you get $700 million or that's the minimum salary. You got 3 strikes. I'm telling you right now, Shohei, if you get to board people and you get 3 strikes on the bus, you're gonna go to the shitter. Like, I don't care if you get $700 million, you better come prepared to your first bus trip, because the rules are the rules. And I'm gonna be there on the mic. And I hope he understands that he better come prepared. And same thing for Yamamoto, same thing for Margot, same thing for Tyler Glasnow. For all the guys who are getting to the organization, I hope they come ready. And that's all I care about.
You are the leader.
If they hit homers, strike out people, great. But all I care about is how they're gonna perform on the bus on the first trip.
All right. So what are you expecting in your group chat? What did you share with the guys about what has to happen on the bus?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of things that I can't really talk to you right now, but for sure, getting to know them, getting to know where they're coming from, names of pets, stuff like that. Like we wanna know stories about them when they were little, how they become a big major league players, and how everything started in Japan and stuff like that. But
is he gonna have to sing?
No, we're not caring about the singing and stuff. We ask another questions.
Okay.
Yeah, but
I gotta be honest.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably not gonna be singing. Probably rookies do more of the singing and stuff. Like we probably make a rookie come prepared to perform something on the bus and things like that. But players who have been playing for a long time, we have different questions. It's a little bit more, like fun and trying to get them to laugh a little bit, and trying to get them to feel connected and feel like we're on the same page and we're on the team.
I will say this. You said it doesn't matter if you got a $700 million contract. I would play the game that if you give us each $100,000, you can pass on your.
I feel like I'd rather have an Ohtani story for the rest of my life than $100,000.
Okay, now we got to talk. Not so sure. Everybody's got a price. What is the price?
I don't know. I have to be over my salary.
For a year?
For a year.
Damn.
Yeah.
You wouldn't take $1 million to get. You would rather have a Shohei Ohtani story on a bus than $1 million bucks?
I'd rather have, I'm telling you right now on record, on camera, and everybody on my team that they're going to listen to this, they know I'm 100% sure that all I care is for Ohtani story on the bus. I'm okay. Hey, let me tell you something, Chris. I'm okay receiving my paycheck every 2 weeks for this year, hopefully next year, and a couple more years before I retire. I don't need $1 million from Shohei. I need his story on the bus. And then I'm going to carry that. You know, we live for the moments. This is a Freddie Freeman say. You know, you got to do it for the moments. You know, he always said, you got to do it for the moments. And you do some stuff in baseball and in life, not because of money. You do it for the moment, and you do it for the history that you're going to tell later that someone did that. So
you and Freddie Freeman can live for the moments. I'm going to live for the million.
So I got it. I mean, everybody's different, you know. Like, I mean, we all know that Freddie is not gonna need an extra $1 million, and I probably will, but I don't care. I'd rather to know Shohei's story.
Just make sure that Mama doesn't listen to this part of the show, because she's gonna be like, "Yo, we got to talk.
We need that extra $1 million, or at least a porch, right?" Like,
hey, listen, if this is what your man cave looks like, I can only imagine what the rest of the crib looks like. It's pretty good.
Hey, you're invited, man. Come to Miami and we hang out here. We get a couple drinks.
In the meantime, I owe you and Tyler Glasnow a dinner, because you guys are the first set of Rose rotation teammates to be major league teammates as well.
Ever, huh?
Yeah. Have you had a chance to chat with him or text?
I haven't talked to Glasnow yet. I'm looking forward. I'm heading to LA, like I said, for the next couple of days, because I'll be there doing the community events and the fan fest and all that. Feel like it's gonna be a great opportunity for us to get to know our new teammates, especially because I've been so involved with my team in Venezuela and with the situation that we just talked about. But now it's time to move on to my Dodger team and my new teammates and all that. I can't wait to be talking to them. Haven't talked too much with him, but looking forward to do it.
Yeah, he's a good dude. By the way, Sneaky could be on the shirtless team.
Oh, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Or he can be an actor, I think.
Yeah,
good.
I mean,
no?
Yeah.
Good flow.
Great
good
flow.
Face. Yeah.
Great flow. Good person. You guys are going to get along great. And he was like, I told him, I said, listen, man, Miggy Rose, our guy. He goes, man, I haven't heard anything but amazing things about him. So you guys
we will be talking for sure. And I'm pretty excited about our team, and definitely the players that the organization have bring. And I know you was talking on that. You were speaking on like the commitment of the organization of getting better. Mm-hmm. And I have to talk about how good it feels when you feel backed up, you know, when you do everything that you can on the field for 162 games plus the ones that we play in the playoff. And we know we fall short of what we want to accomplish, which is moving on like deeper in the playoff, going to the World Series and winning a World Series. But when you get an organization that is committed to get better every single year, regardless of the results of the past, and knowing that we expect the best from every player, but as a players, we expect the best out of the organization as well. And when you see a front office, the ownership, trying to do everything that they can to bring the best players and put us in the best position, this is what Los Angeles Dodgers are doing right now. And you got to feel proud as a player, as a fan, as a person who loves baseball, you know. Everybody around baseball is talking about the Dodgers right now. And it's really fun, you know, to have that kind of chip on our shoulder now, that it's not about how deep this team can be or how deep they can go in the playoff, or if they're going to win a championship. It's about how many championships they will win going forward, you know, having Shohei for the next 10 or plus, or having Yamamoto, having Mookie for I don't know how many more, Will Smith, Freddie Freeman, and all of these guys that have been part of the organization. They're supposed to be really excited, and I can't wait to get along to get with them again. I just text Mookie yesterday. He's gonna be having his bowling tournament, but I told him, hey, I want to see you as soon as possible so we can talk about this team. We plan on what we want to do in spring training and stuff like that. This is a pretty fun group, and I know the guys who are getting on the team, they're gonna enjoy a lot being a Dodger.
There were some people when the Dodgers were signing Ohtani and Yamamoto and making a trade and then an extension for Glasnow and spending over $1 billion this offseason. Some were critical of the organization, saying you're ruining baseball. What do you say to that?
I don't understand that you can ruin baseball trying to win and trying to get a better team. When you get, this is all I'm gonna say about that. When you get 40,000+ people every single night on your stadium, you gotta bring the level of commitment and sacrifice is gotta be higher, every single year. And all of the fans that go and pay a ticket to go to the ballpark, they want to watch quality baseball and they want to have a quality team that they can be proud of. How you can be running baseball when you're making 50,000+ every single night happy, plus the ones that follow the Dodgers are all over the world. We're going to Korea this year. I know we're going to have a lot of Dodger fans over there. We're going everywhere, and we have Dodger fans everywhere. How can you be running baseball like spending money and making your fan base happy? I know the final thing is winning a World Series, and that's going to make everybody happy. But how you do it? Getting your team better. So with that, people that are saying that the Dodgers shouldn't be doing this is just nonsense, because the team is trying to get better and they're getting what we've been missing for the last couple of years. Well
said. God forbid other teams spend money to make their teams better.
I hope everybody do it, because that's what everybody needs. It's really hard to see so many free agents right now just sitting out there. Like, tell me why Blake Snell haven't signed.
Well, now come on. Now, we know why that is.
Well, but the thing is, like, teams have to understand what kind of pitcher he's been.
I know, but it's hard to. You know how hard it is to deal with Boris.
Yeah,
he's a Boris client. So is Bellinger, and he runs it all the way down to the wire to try and drum up the most business, which you can't argue with it. Scott Boras has been an extremely successful agent,
and I understand that. And you see the players who are out there still. Couple of them are from Boras, but I mean, I feel like you have to understand that to get a player like them, you got to spend some money. And I don't know if so many people want to do that. So many teams want to do that.
That part I agree with. Your role, it sounds like, is going to change this year from where it was toward the end of last year. You were the starting shortstop on a division team. Have the Dodgers talked to you about what it is this year?
They haven't really talked to me, because I feel like that it's really hard to to start like planning on things. Like, you can have something on paper, like how's your lineup is gonna look like, or who's gonna play here, who's gonna play there. But for a player like me, I'm always come to spring training ready to play shortstop. That prepares me for everything, Like, if I'm ready to play shortstop every single day, I feel like I can feel other positions. But if in my mind I put myself as I'm gonna be a utility man, I'm probably gonna play different positions, or I just gonna play against lefties, and something happened and I have to end up playing every single day, it's gonna be really hard to adjust. So I feel like that's why the organization really can't really tell you this is what you're gonna be this early. I'd rather them to wait a little bit more until like we get to spring training and we get to sit down. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna sit down with Doc, and he's gonna talk to me about like what the expectations are. But at the end of the day, you never know what's gonna happen. We saw it last year. I came to spring training thinking that I was gonna be a utility guy, playing all over the field, helping at second base, playing some third, playing some short, playing against lefties for sure. but everything changed so quick because of an injury, you know? So for me, it's going to be like, okay, I'm going into spring training thinking that I'm going to be shortstop, kind of, you know, against lefties maybe. I'm going to play some other positions, maybe helping Mookie at second base whenever he needs a break, or they're going to put him in the outfield. I'm guessing that's going to be part of the role. Because we all know Mons play every day, Freddie plays every day. In the middle, Mookie plays every day, but he plays in the outfield as well. So there's going to be opportunity for me to play against lefties for sure, and all over the field whenever someone needs a day.
How important is it for you to have that open line of communication? Because it certainly sounds like that makes sense, right? You're playing against lefties. You'll move around the infield a bit, the middle infield, that is. But let's say it doesn't work out that way and you were expecting it. Shouldn't the organization be forthright with what their plans are?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, they're not obligated to do that. You know, like, we're getting paid to do our job, and our job should be ready for any opportunity that they give you. You know, I understand that in baseball nowadays they got things planned a little bit more, and they got their matchups and stuff like that, and they tell you beforehand what's gonna happen. But for me, it's like, as a player, you have to understand that you need to be professional and be ready for your opportunities. And I'm not a rookie anymore. I know what my opportunities are going to be, even before they tell me. You know, I need to be ready. Whenever they bring a lefty from the bullpen, I need to be ready to hit, be ready to pinch it for someone and then stay in the game. Whenever a lefty is starting, I need to be ready to play that day. And that way, I feel like, yeah, I mean, Doc and I communicated a lot. And last year, we get to know each other. But he's not obligated to tell me beforehand, hey, Miggy, you're going to be playing these days. You know, it's kind of on my end to be professional and be ready for anything that Doc needs me. You know, that's the best way that I can help him. I feel like I can help him more just being ready. And whenever he feels like he's in trouble, I'm ready for him. Then me being, oh, he didn't tell me that I was going to play, so I'm not prepared now. So, shit, you know, like, I wish he told me. It's important, and it is good to know the what role you're going to be doing. But at the end of the day, you got to be ready for your chances.
Would you, you're one of those guys that in recent years, you've always been mentioned in trade talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some shortstop's going to get hurt this year.
Right.
Do you mentally start to prepare saying, okay, I want to stay with the Dodgers. I want to be a part of whatever special journey this is going to be. But geez, like, somebody be stupid not to at least inquire about a guy who's been a starting shortstop the last decade, basically, in baseball, and still has a great glove and is a great clubhouse guy. Or do you not even think about stuff like that?
No, yeah. At this point of my career, I haven't really thought about it, or have a I don't know, have it on my plans or think about that. I feel like I want to be part of the Dodgers, and if I get traded or something like that, I will be completely shocked right now. I know it's part of the game, but I'm preparing to be a contributor for a team that is making the effort to be the best team in the big leagues, and I'm pretty excited about that. I mean, if I tell you that I'm not considering myself a Dodger right now and I want to be part of this team, I will be lying to you. If it happens, I will take it and I will move forward. But I want to be part of the team, and I want to be part of what we're doing right here.
Fair enough. Got two more things. One, my team has a new manager in Stephen Vogt.
That's right.
Who retired at the end of 2022, was on Scott Service's staff for 1 year in Seattle, and is now a major league manager. Is that something that you could do?
Yeah, definitely. It's just like I know Steven a little bit because I play against him. I never played with him, but I know what kind of person he wanted to be in baseball, and the relationship that he built on a baseball field with all the teams that he played. You know, the kind of player, the kind of teammate that he was. And receiving an opportunity like that, I feel like is possible, for me too. When I decided to retire from baseball, I don't want to go away from the game, and I think that's one of the most important parts. As soon as you retire, you better have a plan to stay around a team, stay around people who gonna give you the opportunity. If you go away from the game, it will be really hard to get back in. So I'm happy and I'm excited for him. A team that is gonna have a lot of players with a lot of talent there. I just played with one of them. He was so I was messing with him because we both play shortstop in my team in Venezuela. So it was me and Brian Roque, which is gonna be fighting for the spot, fighting to be the everyday shortstop. And I think he's ready. And I'm excited for him and Boggy to have him on his crew. But for sure, like, receiving an opportunity like that in a young team, trying to build something from the bottom up or whatever they have their expectations to go from this moment on, I think it's definitely something that I envision me doing for sure.
So you want to be a major league manager?
Yes, that's what I want to be. When I finish my career, I want to try to have a path to do that. I don't know what's gonna be, like I will always keep my doors open. I don't know if it's gonna be media, if it's gonna be the front office, if it's gonna be staying on the field, if it's gonna be going to manage somewhere else first, like a winter league or something like that. But for me, it's part of what I want to do after I retire. And like I said, I don't want to go away from the game because it's gonna be hard to get back in.
You'll be great. I don't care what it is. But if you do become a manager, can I be like a bat boy in a spring training game or something?
I mean, you don't have to be a bad boy. You can have something bigger, job bigger in a baseball team for sure.
What would you trust me to do on a baseball diamond?
I
can't throw. I can't hit.
How about a media
PR director?
A PR director.
Oh yeah.
Right? Or you want to be like involved with baseball? That's what you want to. That's what you're telling me right now. You're telling me that you want to like be the, let's say. Oh, I know what you can be. You can be the ball boy. Third baseline, first baseline.
Oh, like one of the old ball dudes in San Francisco,
the old guy.
Yeah, where they trot those guys out and they're wearing their uniforms from like 1940. Yeah, I could do that. I could do that.
I mean, I'd rather you to be the PR director, but I mean, if you want to be on the field with a uniform on, I can put you there on the line.
What are the odds of me catching a line drive down the left field line?
I mean, 1 every 10 balls, you're gonna catch one.
1 out of every 10.
Yeah.
No faith, Miggy.
You think it's too much?
Too much? 10%? What do you mean?
All right. I mean, you're gonna have to show me.
Yeah, it's not
because you're talking to me a line drive. I'm not talking about a dribbler that is a foul ball. You can catch those. I'm talking about a line drive that is kind of hooking.
Oh,
or third base. Like it's hard.
It has a better chance of hitting me right in the nose than hitting.
No, you're gonna get away. I'm thinking 100% that you're getting away from the ball. And you're not gonna get hit. Like you're catching it. I don't know.
Oh, that's great. There was one picture I want to take you back to after you won the championship in Venezuela. Mm-hmm. It was you and Ozzie Guillen.
Yeah, that's Dave Concepción. In the middle there.
You're kidding me.
Yeah. That's El Rey, man.
Wow. Now, for people that don't know, he was the shortstop on the Big Red Machine, so the team that won back-to-back titles in the mid-'70s. So he played with Pete Rose and Joe Morgan and Tony Perez and Johnny Bench and Ken Griffey Sr. and all these amazing players. And he used to do something. He was the first shortstop I saw do this. There were a ton of artificial surfaces to play on, right? Cincinnati had it, Pittsburgh, Philly. All these teams had artificial turf instead of natural grass. He was the first shortstop I saw that would get a ball like deep in the hole, or if he was a little off balance, and he would one-hop it over so that it was a soft catch for the first baseman.
Yeah, and he don't have to use his arm the whole time.
Yeah,
I remember.
Yeah, he was the first guy to do that. He was a great player.
Really, maybe Concepción was there. I mean, it was a day where they were celebrating Miguel Cabrera. You know, he was retired. He retired this year from the big leagues, and they wanted to do like a home run derby where they kind of celebrated his career. And man, how many shortstops were there? It was like from Omar Vizquel, Dave Concepción, Ozzie Guillen, Freddy Galvis. I was there. And a couple other guys like Brian Roque, which is going to be the future of baseball in Venezuela, and the shortstops. A lot of guys, man. It was a fun day, and it was fun to be part of that group right there.
That's awesome. What's Miggy going to do now?
So he's enjoying his kids. His kid is like 13 now, 14. He's playing on these tournaments, perfect game tournaments, and all that. Across the country, and here in Miami and Florida, he's becoming a big bat. He's pretty tall too, so he's gonna be like his dad. He's gonna be a power bat. So he's doing that. He's doing that now. He's coaching. He's kind of coaching his team, traveling all over. He just sent me. He called me a couple weeks ago when I was in Venezuela playing the games over there. He asked me when I was gonna be back in Miami, because now it's time for him to teach me how to hit. Now he can.
You have a visitor. Oh hey, my gosh! Look at her.
Come here, Amber. Hey, Vente, say hi. I want you to say hi.
I would have the same reaction if it was me on the other side. I get it. How old is she now?
She's 3 now.
Yeah, she just doesn't. Well, doesn't she have a birthday? And oh gosh,
yeah,
who's
yeah.
that?
This is Atenas. We name it Athens after we went to our trip in Athens.
That is a big dog, dude. What type of dog is that?
It's a Mount Pyrenees.
Oh my gosh. What's he weigh?
Oh, I don't know, like 170 pounds, remember? 160 pounds.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's like another you.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy.
I love her hair, by the way.
Oh yeah. This is Amber. Amber just turned 3.
Hi.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, how gorgeous! I love it.
She's so much better with cameras and people than Aaron. Aaron will never do this.
Well, we got to get Aaron back on the whole Lego kick.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll get him another Lego set. Go do that.
Sure.
Well, listen, man, I appreciate the time as always. I look forward to seeing you in person out here in Los Angeles at some point, and enjoy the rest of your time with your family before you hit spring training and stuff. All right.
Sure. Hey, let's meet up over there so we can have the dinner with Glasnow, and we do that before the craziness happens. We're gonna have time after Korea series. We have like spring training like in LA.
Oh,
so we're gonna have like a week or something like that in LA where we're just gonna practice and do like spring training stuff. So there's gonna be a lot of free time there.
Dude, what are you running, a zoo over there? You got a cat back there too? What do we got?
This is all my wife's fault, man. We started with the one dog. Now we have the dog, 2 cats, the kids.
I mean, what else do we have? A zebra, kangaroo?
We don't have a zebra yet. The other day we found a duck on our fireplace.
A duck?
Yeah, a duck. Because it came flying and went through the tube. We have to open our fire pit. Like inside the house, because
it went through the chimney.
Through the chimney, yeah.
I mean, you almost had roast duck.
Almost. The good thing is we don't have it working. We don't need a chimney here in Miami.
I was gonna say, yeah, you can put that on hold. Send that up to your friends in Minnesota or something.
That's right.
All right, Miggy, travel safely. Have fun at Dodgers Fan Fest over the weekend. Bye.
Say bye, Amber. Say bye to Chris.
Oh, gosh, you just made my day. I love it. I love it. So for our one-of-a-kind producer, the talented Robbie Shirato, and Miguel Rojas and Amber, bye, and the rest of the thousands of animals living in the Rojas compound down there, I am Chris Rose. We will see you next time here on the Chris Rose Rotation, a production of John Boy Media.